pause to reflect on a pivotal moment in our recent history as we mark the 19th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. On this day, back in 2005, Hurricane Katrina struck with devastating force, leaving an indelible mark on New Orleans and the Gulf Coast. Nearly 2 decades later, the echoes of that catastrophic event still resonate and remind us of the resilience and strength of the communities affected.
And like emergency responders, healthcare workers, they found themselves on the front lines navigating the chaos and the uncertainty. Our next guest has a firsthand account on what it was like delivering life amid disaster. Joining us now is Hurricane Katrina survivor, Dr. Centrell Janu. Doctor, thanks so much for joining us. You were a nurse that was present for the first and only delivery on the unit the day after Katrina's landfall in New Orleans. Take us back to 2005. What was that like?
Yes, thank you guys for having me. Even today, 19 years later, it still has an impact on us mentally and emotionally. I was going to work. We were told we would stay overnight and be released the next day after the storm passed. And one night turned into 6 days. And it was devastating to be in a hospital that wasn't properly prepared for us because they didn't expect us to be there 6 days. But we made it through by the grace of God. So we're reflecting today.
Absolutely. You posted recently on Facebook that it was a day and a week forever etched in your mind. What were some of the greatest challenges that you faced during this event?
Some of the greatest challenges, number one was them not having enough food to feed us. So they were rationing food. And then I can recall a moment with one of my coworkers and I tried to go to the Tulane Medical Center, which was right across the street, to try to see if we can get into the cafeteria to get food. And on our way there, in the hallway, in the staircase, there were dead bodies. We got to the bottom. Of course, there was water, but we was hoping we can kind of wade through the water to get there, but there were rats there, so that was devastating. And just to be there, my husband was there with me and my daughter, who was a toddler. And every day, security coming to tell us, be packed up and ready to go because we're rolling out tomorrow. And every day, tomorrow came, and we never rolled out until day 6, which was that Friday. And feeling just devastated by the whole experience. It was just not a good experience at all.
You know, I'm getting chills just hearing you describe your situation and how challenging it was on that day and that week 19 years ago. Take us back to how you were able to even do your job, to even manage to provide care or resource when you had such limited supplies.
Yes, so the unit was well prepared. So we had all the supplies and equipment we needed, and we had, of course, qualified staff there. As nurses, as healthcare providers, we are resilient, right? And so we're from New Orleans. We've been through storms, nothing like Katrina before, but we still had to do our jobs. We had a patient we actually had a couple of patients come through. One lady had delivered at the hospital a few blocks away. She had to walk through the water after having a delivery to bring her baby to the hospital. And I actually knew her personally, wasn't expecting her to come there. But then that same morning, another patient came in labor, and I happened to be scheduled to work that morning, and I was able to assist the physician to bring in brand new life in such a time when we was facing such devastation. And so we just actually geared up, we had on our scrubs, of course, put on our gloves, our mask, and we just do what we normally do. And that was to deliver the best health care that we could provide under those circumstances.
Absolutely. And, you know, we thank you for that. It just shows a testament to your character and to all of your colleagues as well, working through such a difficult time. You're a doctor now. What role did Hurricane Katrina and the events that you went through play in the advancement of your career today?
Okay, so I am a doctor of nursing practice with a specialty in healthcare systems leadership. I have over 30 years of experience in nursing. I'm still in the area of obstetrics, and so I'm a telestalk nurse. And because of the education and training that I have and being certified in fetal monitoring, That experience I had during Katrina, it just helped push me and motivated me to want to become the best person professional that I can be, which caused me to want to pursue advanced education and just go from the bedside to the boardroom. I've also been in leadership positions. And so I take all of that, those life experiences, as well as my experience as a healthcare provider, and just taking it to the bedside, even to this day, and providing care for our patients who need us.
Absolutely. Well, Doctor, we thank you so much for sharing your story with us. I mean, it is something that we will continue to reflect on as we approach 20 years. It's incredible.
Yes.
Doctors and Children New, thank you for joining us and sharing your experience here on Fox Weather. We hope to talk to you soon.
Thank you.